New circuits, new cars, new drivers, new teams. Welcome to the Formula 1 2024 Bahrain Grand Prix, kicking off a fantasy season unlike any other. Here we are in Sakir as we kick off the new Formula 1 season. Well, here we are, Verstappen on the right, Hamilton on the left. Lights out, away we go in Bahrain, and Verstappen gets a good start. Westie in behind, tucking in very, very uniform. And there's a Haas slowly losing control and off in the background. But Verstappen will try to hold the lead. Hamilton's down the inside and hits the curb and the bollard. But Verstappen holding the lead, going through the first section of corners. But Lewis Hamilton is right on his tail and will look to pull to the inside. Hamilton will look at making the move, but he's just made a little mistake and loses ground to West and Leclerc, but West takes second place, Leclerc out to third, but Hamilton's being absolutely swamped to the back, but Verstappen is holding out very, very nicely in the lead, but Hamilton down to fifth in turn one. Howell will look to the inside on Lewis Hamilton as well, but doesn't quite get the move done. But Lewis Hamilton has had an absolutely horrible start going into these first few sectors, but Max Verstappen leads on lap one. Is looking comfortable for him. Well, Fernando Alonso, two-time champion in 2005 and 2006, looking to work that beautiful Aston Martin car in the Aston Martin green, but he's going to look down the inside of Oscar Piastri, and he gets it all wrong. The two-time champion has a broken suspension. He's out of the race. Well, it all looked very, very comfortable so far for Oscar Piastri. A minor scuffle with Alonso, but he's going to look down the inside of Carlos Sainz and gets it a bit close going into the final corner. But Oscar Piastri will now look to the inside. DRS open on Carlos Sainz, and now looking to the inside. Who will get ahead into turn one? Going to be battling all the way down, and Piastri takes a very, very close line and spins Piastri round and just manages to hold it. Vettel behind. Almost there. But Piastri getting the run down. He's got some ground back to make up. Now lap 17, the first round of pit stops, and Verstappen has pulled out a very, very significant gap. That RB20 is working absolutely beautifully so far. He's going to have a very, very healthy gap to Lewis Hamilton and West behind. But Hamilton has come out ahead and has got back into second place quite nicely. The stop obviously worked for him, but he's got a huge amount of ground to make up. 34 seconds nearly, and West also behind has got a lot of work to do to even catch his fellow Brit and maybe stay on the podium. That West Racing Sport car not up to scratch so far. Well, we spoke earlier about that car not being up to scratch, but West has slowly started to cut down the gap to Lewis Hamilton, but it's not looking good for him on that Mercedes W15. And Leclerc at the back, he's trying to get past Logan Sargent, and well, he's having trouble with the lap cars. A lot of the lap cars are in their own battles themselves and trying to stay ahead, but Charles Leclerc is really, really close to Logan Sargent here. The blue flag surely had to be out for him, but Leclerc is cutting down the gap as the Haas and the Aston Martin ahead of Lance Stroll are holding up Elliott West. This is not good for him at all, and Leclerc will be right on his gearbox coming out of the final corner and going down towards turn one. Now Charles Leclerc getting a nice healthy toe off the back of that Aston Martin, and West and Leclerc will be going right into it here, into turn one. What's going to happen here? They're looking at four wide, maybe going into turn one, and West is going to be hit and spun round by Leclerc. Interesting stuff from the two drivers, and Norris has hit West. And both of them are going to be out of the race here, surely. But West, an unfortunate start onto a new team and to the new season for both West and Norris. The two Brits are out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. A replay here of Leclerc and a very nice healthy toe going down towards turn one. But does he get it wrong? It's so even, and the Haas just moves across, and well, Stroll gets the move done on the Haas, but I think he just got squeezed. Leclerc could have backed out of that, but front wing damage. And well, it's been all too plain sailing for Oscar Piastri. He leads Kai Howell and Carlos Sainz, and Piastri, that's a very late move on the lap car, and he loses out to Kai Howell. But Oscar Piastri, that's not a good move at all. But wow, it's just not going well for Oscar Piastri today, involved in a few incidents, but Kai Howell will take 4th place. It's been a very, very good day for her today. Potentially the first female driver on the podium in Formula 1, and Oscar Piastri looking down the inside, maybe at Kai Howell. And he might have the run, going down into the hairpin, looking to the outside. Howell defends the inside, but Oscar Piastri is going to look and sail round the outside of Kai Howell. What a brilliant move that is from the Australian. And not a Ricky anymore, winner of the sprint in Qatar last year. But what a move that is from Oscar Piastri. And well, Carlos Sainz has been absolutely, well, staying out of trouble and now trying to lap Mick Schumacher in the Audi. And looking to the inside, Schumacher is very defensive, and Sainz is round, and that is suspension damage for Carlos Sainz again. We've seen so many cars do that today. And Leclerc also, the Ferrari, his teammates out. But Leclerc just on the back of Alex Albon, who's looking to lap as well. And the Ferrari goes down the inside, and he's another almost similar incident to Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc out. And that is Lewis Hamilton off to the side. What's happened here? DRS is open. And well, it looked like he was trying to pass a lap car, and the lap car's pushed him into the wall. And oh! Really naughty from Logan Sargent. But there's only been one man who will take the top step of the podium today. Starting off as he finished in Abu Dhabi in 2023, Max Verstappen takes the final corner. He's been superb today, dominant over a 40-second lead. But Max Verstappen wins in Bahrain. It's been a superb win for Max Verstappen to kick off his 2024 season. And well, can we do this every week? Max Verstappen takes the championship lead. Piastri and Howell round out the podium. But what a result this is for Red Bull and Max Verstappen today.